Welcome to a special holiday edition of the KDFL Fantasy Football Podcast. It's me, Brett Steele. On today's show, we're going to go over the first round of the playoffs in the KDFL. Of course, we're going to predict round two as well, and a special Christmas draft to help us get in the holiday spirit. But first, let's introduce some co-hosts. Mr. Phil Ruxey. How we doing, Phil?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a pretty good win. I'm not sure it was through any effort on my part, but still a win. I'll take it.
You can see the two hosts here. Spoiler alert, sporting the Lumberjack Pride attire in solidarity with our podcast brethren. Speaking of the host, let's bring in the other one here. And he's going to start off our playoff round one results, Mr. Jonathan Detroit Haynes.
Yo. It's good to be here, everyone. Congrats, Phil, on your big win. Let's take a look at the week one of the playoffs. We're going to start out with the Golden Goose Tournament. That's for those of us that have not made or that did not make the playoffs. Coming in, the Kanawha County Kings to the Elkview River Rats. The Kings talked a lot of smack going into this, saying that they were going to win it. They were preparing just for the Goose Tournament. Well, they did what they did most of the year, and that is lose. They did hit the Fildoza line of 200 points. Looking at his team, it looks like Mac Jones might have been his highest point getter. Yep, 17 points. It was not enough as Tyler Huntley fills in for me for Lamar Jackson with 38 points as the Elkview River Rats take down the Kings.
Next, we head down south this holiday season to Melbourne as the Mega Powers take on the Wampus Cats. Mark Andrews, maybe you've heard his name out of my mouth before. Mr. Mark Andrews leads all scorers with 36. The defensive scorer, Nick Bolton, leads the Wampus Cats with 25. You know what we say about that. And Mr. Mega Power faithful, Brandon Cooks, pours in 29 with 2 touchdowns of his own. And the Mega Powers get another upset victory this year, 207-197.
Real quick, were we done the other non-playoff game? Or
No, it didn't exist.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot. All right, and finally, all right, and next we head to Wake Forest, where my Lumberjacks welcome in the Polka Pharmacist. I kind of crawled into the playoffs. I wouldn't say walked into the playoffs because that is the wrong way to say that. I come out on top here, 204-172, as Russell Wilson for the Pharmacist only puts in 3 points. Kamara with 5. Ramondre Stevenson back up for Damian Harris with 5 as well. And then Michael Carter with a big 3.0. It just wasn't enough as James Robinson has a bounce back week with 17.8 for the Lumberjacks. Nick Chubb with 16.3 and Aaron Jones with 15.3.
I'm doing the quick math here. It seems like the players traded for combined for a nice 14 points on offense. And that is not as much as Zeke had on the bench, the other traded for player. Tough times in Polka. What can you say? Next up, our final playoff week one game. The Roxland Renegades are hosted by the Marmette Midnight Riders. Now, let's take a solid moment here. Tyreek Hill leads with 33 for the Midnight Riders. Jonathan Taylor continues his hot streak with 23 for the Renegades. Aaron Rodgers, just too much. He pours in 27. And the Marmette Midnight Riders win again in the playoffs, 251-203. It's a solemn day. Pour one out for the City of Gardens as they are officially eliminated from the 2021 KDFL Playoffs. Meeting at the former site of Wanda's car wash for a postseason celebratory get together. That's it, though. That's KDFL round one playoffs. Mr. Phil Ruxey, we're here in our Lumberjack uniforms.
Appreciate it.
In support. You did it, buddy. You did it.
Yeah.
Winter came and gone with a victory.
I'm not sure how long this excitement's going to last, though, but we'll see.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Right.
All right.
Anything can happen.
That's true. But probably not this thing.
Now, get back up there.
COVID might be your friend this week. You never know.
Hey, that's true. That could happen very easily.
Whatever. Now, I don't really want to hit on a lot with this past week. It's the worst week in fantasy sports, I think, since 1994, if I heard correctly. Basically, I feel like if your team won this week and won in convincing high point fashion, which 250 was our lead score of the teams that actually played, I believe, which that's a good amount, but that's not, groundbreaking. So, but if your team absolutely dominated, I think it says more about you than it does us. Okay. Because all my teams with good players didn't work out.
I think probably 270 to 280 is probably going to have to be what a team's going to need to win this thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Maybe
you just never know with all these people being
right. Exactly.
restricted from games. So
it does not get much worse than it did this past week. But if you advance, congrats to you. We have our Final Four in both the KDFL Championship and the Golden Goose, which we will highlight at the end of the show. So let's get.
I know.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know we don't want to talk on the NFL too much. We're going to do much on that, but I have to give some props to my Detroit Lions. Won 2 out of the last 3, knocking off Arizona. Arizona not looking very good the last couple of weeks.
No,
but just had to give a shout out to my Detroit Lions.
Arizona is interesting. Let me see here, because I know you just said and I just said their final 3 games, right? Where are they? 10-4. I think they're 10-4.
Yeah.
Their final 3 games: Colts at home on Christmas Day, Christmas night. Cowboys on the road, Seahawks at home. They don't have a layup in there.
No.
So it could be interesting to see if they're the worst team ever to go the worst run of games to go into the playoffs.
They're kind of doing. They could be like Pittsburgh last year. Remember how they just lost 6 or 7 in a row or something like that going to the playoffs.
Yeah. So. Okay, are we ready for this draft, boys? It's Christmas. We got to get in the holiday spirit. Nobody cares about our NFL right now anyway. All right, here's how we're going to do it. We have 5 topics. Okay. What is it? Movies?
Movie, tradition.
Snacks, food, treats, whatever. Tradition, best present, worst present. You can pick them as you go. No, it doesn't have to be in any set order. Detroit, you're going to start us off. I'll go second. Phil, we'll stake it.
I'm going to... all right. I'm going to start off for mine is my favorite Christmas movie. I love watching this movie, and this just kind of correlates with me. Everyone called me the old man. So it's going to be an old movie. I just love it. It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favorite movie. It's classic. I know it's black and white, but to me, it's the best Christmas movie out there. I just love it. I have to watch it every year. And I'm not a big Christmas guy to start with, so that's saying something. There are some good Christmas movies, though. I love Elf and other movies like that. But to me, that's the best Christmas movie. And so that's it.
All right, let's see. Off the bat, I'll go to negative 10 off the bat. I'm going to take underwear as worst presents. Although when you get older, that tends to change. But growing up, getting underwear in your gift. Absolutely terrible, and I wanted to make sure I get the best worst gift pick. So let me get underwear for worst.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, even when you're older, you still want it to be like.
When you're older, it said how much that changes.
Yeah, but you want it like if you wear boxers, you want it to be boxers. If you wear briefs or boxer briefs, you want it to be like specific to what you wear still. But yeah, when you're a kid, you're like, well, I don't even want to wear these. What I need these for? Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
As an adult, you're being saved from yourself, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to go movie as well and get that out of the way. And I'm going to go Elf as the best or my favorite Christmas movie.
It's a good one.
Just a classic, and then I got some sound clips here.
The worst toy maker in the world. I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins.
That's all I got on that. It's a great movie.
Come on, you sit on a throne of lies.
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, people.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning,
you had it?
10 a.m.
Yeah, I had it.
Coming to town. Oh my God!
Santa's coming.
I know him. know
I love it,
We'll
Phil.
probably get a copyright strike for that now. But oh well.
Oh well,
Amazing.
they'll get over it.
All right. Is it snaking back to me or?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go tradition next. I think especially now where we have a baby now is going to see the lights, like the Christmas lights, the
Good pick.
displays. I think that's just gonna be really, really fun with the kid now, especially. Even though the ones down here that we went to a couple weeks ago, they kind of sucked, but I'm not gonna tell you what that was or where they were. They were a little underwhelming. But
Hey, this is a KDFL pod, so we remiss not to mention the St. Albans lights. They've been the same lights for 30 years.
they're still good though.
Still
I mean,
amazing. The shark, bro. The shark through the
Yeah.
water.
that is pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the shark through the water.
All right. So is it my turn?
I'm up. No,
That's
Oh,
great.
you're up. Okay, my bad.
my turn. Let me see. As far as traditions go, I got two in my mind right now. I'm gonna go with. I don't know if I like this. All right, I'm gonna go with the opening of a gift on Christmas Eve. Do y'all do that? One gift?
Yes.
Yeah, usually.
Yes,
One gift?
Absolutely. We used to open most of ours on Christmas Eve.
That's a good one. Yeah.
All right, yeah, because it's usually it's premeditated. The parents know. Like one year was a bike lock for me, but still, it's the feeling. Gets you in the mood,
Oh,
gets you prepped, primed.
I have
Good
this reminds me of a good story real quick. When I was like 7, my brother was 10 years older than me, who passed away 5 years ago, but we won't get into that on the show. He was like 17 and he knew that I was getting a Nintendo 64. So we carefully opened the box with taking the tape off, didn't tear the wrapping paper at all, played it all day before my mom got home from work, and then wrapped it back up. And then I actually, until this past Christmas, I didn't tell her until then that I knew that I was getting that for Christmas.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, let's build off some stories here because I have two great ones. One, I did do the pre-Christmas peak one year, but my parents knew, and when questioned, I squealed like a rat. Dude, I said immediately, I did it. Don't take away Christmas. I'm sorry. My brother was so disappointed in me that I just gave up the goose like that. Didn't even try to hide it. Just immediately gave it. And then one year, me and Kanawha County Kings, Tim McCarthy tried to open up a gift by holding it over a toaster and hovering the gift and hoping the tape would peel back. It didn't work. It just kind of singed the paper.
Wow.
And that was it. That was it.
Amazing. Yeah, I've done that. Me and my buddy Jeff, we would always open up our gifts. Well, we did a couple years, but then I realized it makes it boring when you do.
It does make it boring.
Yeah, it does.
So it kind of
I mean,
sucked.
the 64 is so fun though, but
Well, yeah. All right. I'm going to go to worst gift. And this is a worst gift for me. And my parents, God bless them, they're Civil War buffs. So they're really huge into paintings. They've bought so many Civil War paintings and had them framed. I mean, that's their hobby. They just love it. They probably got 40 of them. And they're not cheap, by the way. So one Christmas, I don't know, I was probably 19, 20. They always give you one big gift. Well, that was my big gift. They got me a Civil War paint, which is nice. I get it, but I wasn't into it. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I don't know. I guess it's kind of being ungrateful, but it's like, why are you putting something that's in your hobby that you love and just making that as my gift? So I don't know. So anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if like you were into that.
Yeah. So now I'm going to inherit all these. And I had to have these when Lisa was working for the insurance company at State Farm. We had to get insurance on them because, there's a lot of them. They were valued at like 40-some grand. So,
Baller.
Wow.
Yeah. But that has to be my worst gift. I couldn't go back and think as a kid what my worst gift was. I'm sure there is like clothes or whatever, but
yeah,
that's just the one that just popped out to me. So
yeah, I feel like anything that's like not clothing related is a bad gift when you're a kid.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go with this is a Christmas snack, but
oh God, I'm worried you're getting sniped.
Oh no, you ain't getting sniped.
Okay, I'm too picky.
I love sweets. So you see them at every store. The chocolate covered cherries.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
Nah.
Most people think they're gross. I love them. I could eat a box of those in a day. So my mom started that. I don't know if I was a little kid, so I would always eat them. Even when it's not Christmas time, if I see them, I'll buy them. So that's my favorite.
Is this going to surprise anybody? I've never had a cherry.
No, not at all.
I'm running. I got a New Year's resolution to eat a strawberry. I got 9 more days.
You've never had a strawberry either?
No.
What if you're real quick?
New Year's resolution.
What if you're allergic to strawberries?
Then I've done a good job, haven't I? I've done a great job.
I was saying, like, what if you're going to eat one? Like
strawberry shortcake is one of my favorite desserts. It's amazing.
All right, let's see. Best. All right, I'm gonna go best present next. I'm gonna go with when you're growing up. This was always to me my favorite present. The new hot video game console, whatever it was. Let's see. We went through Super Nintendo. N64 is a birthday gift for me, but still falls under that. PlayStation, and then the Xbox. Absolutely amazing. It's a gift that keep on giving. You just keep unwrapping games all day. You got to unwrap the second controller, fire it up. Absolutely incredible. I'm going with video game console.
Yeah, N64 is the greatest console ever made. I mean, I still believe that.
For its time and where we were, I cannot argue.
Yeah, GoldenEye. I mean, GoldenEye was like, I played that all day, every day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like as an adult, I'm going to use this one, best present, like just cash or gift cards somewhere.
Oh, boo, Phil.
I would take that any day, every day.
That was going to be on my worst.
I'm with Phil. Dude, I love.
I know
there's like so brutal.
Yeah. There's like thought that comes with the other stuff, but I mean, I'll just take the money. It's fine.
I'm with Phil. It don't bother me.
It's brutal. That's just Christmas spirit dying. You could just hand each other money, and Christmas could be over in 10 seconds.
That's fine.
That's fine with me.
One year, my mom would not move off of wanting a gift card, a Marshall's gift card. Okay, and it drives me nuts. I don't get people gift cards. I try my best not to do it. I'm that guy. I'm very annoying. So what I did was I went to Marshall's and I bought like $75 worth of the ugliest clothes I could possibly find. And she had to go and return these clothes to get her gift card.
That's amazing.
And then one year I got my brother wanted a Home Depot gift card. And I was like, he got a new house. And I was like, I hate that. So what I did was I went and got like 4 or 5 different gift cards, all of various amounts, like 13, 22 on this one, 48, 15 on this one. You got to keep track. And I didn't write them on the card or anything. It was amazing.
That is awesome.
Final one. I'm remembering all these. Gosh, I'm kind of a jerk. Final one. I got my brother a hoodie one year, and he wanted a gift card. Earned the hoodie.
I think Phil had one left, by the way, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm getting a last story about cash gifts.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's got another pick. I'm giving you time to think. But anyway, I got him $50 worth of pennies in Ziploc bags with penny wrappers, all shredded up underneath them. Don't ask me for a gift card.
It's kind of rude, actually, but whatever.
That's so mean.
Okay. All right.
My brother wrapped up dog poop and gave it to me once. Come on.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's some effort right there, though. Like, wow.
That's
all right.
Good.
I'm gonna take a snack next, and I'm gonna go with the peanut butter Christmas trees.
Whew. All right. I like them.
Those are good. That's all I got on that.
Like the Reese's?
Yeah, the Reese's peanut butter trees. Well,
you gotta freeze them, bro.
Either way.
You don't freeze them?
I mean, I've had them frozen before, but it doesn't matter. I can eat them either way.
Okay. Now, back to me. By the way, on this. Now, there is only one great Christmas snack. It's made by our favorite woman, Little Debbie.
Oh, yes.
Delicious.
Amazing.
Beautiful. Christmas tree cakes. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know why. I know they make them all year long. We're just going to house one real quick here.
Look at the product placement here. Good. Wow.
Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. Nothing better.
Wow.
220 calories of greatness.
That is amazing.
Christmas tree cake.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah. That's probably like top 3, I would say, for me.
Yeah, I know one of the girls at work was talking about she was having a hard time finding those. So
Obsessed.
all righty. Well, congratulations. All right, so I guess that leaves me. I left off best gift. I was gonna go with Nintendo, but Phil already used his Nintendo.
Wasn't Phil's?
I didn't pick it. I was just talking about it.
Again, Detroit's awareness is incredible.
Yep.
He was talking about video game consoles, so I just mentioned Nintendo. But yeah, you can pick it if you want.
No, you can't. I picked video game consoles.
Yeah, he did.
Well, but you weren't specific, though.
You shut your mouth.
Okay. So anyways, mine goes back. I was about 15, 16 years old. I was a huge Detroit Red Wings fan, still am. My favorite Detroit Red Wing was a troubled man, but he was also known as the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time in the NHL. His name was Bob Probert. She bought me a real Bob Probert jersey. I'm talking had the tie down and everything in the back. So if you actually played hockey, you could use it. It was like a $250 jersey at the time, so it's probably a lot more now. I don't know if I'm trying to pull up the picture here. It's a little young Detroit.
Look at the porn stash.
Yes.
You're missing it. Oh, yeah.
Like that. That's me with it on right there.
Nice.
Wearing all red Wing gear. So that's probably my favorite gift of all time. And for those that don't know Bob Probert, go look it up. Great videos on YouTube of him just knocking out people. Was also busted trying to smuggle cocaine across the border of the bridge from Canada to Detroit. So he was banned from playing in Canada for like 2 years. So he was only playing games that were in the United States. So little tidbit for you folks.
I love it.
So
you're up again.
Rest in peace.
Your last pick.
Oh, my last pick. Oh,
you need a tradition.
Tradition.
Yeah.
All right. My tradition is, I don't think any of you guys covered this. I love making Christmas cookies.
Not bad.
Love decorating them. When we were up in Michigan this past few months ago, we went up to the Christmas store up there. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. I can't remember the name of it though. But anyways, they had like 1,000 different cookie makers, like different things you could get. So I bought a bunch. We got like dogs, we've got cars, we've got cats, lobsters. So we're gonna make a bunch of those and decorate them. So that's my favorite tradition.
Yeah, we make some cookies too.
Okay. All right, I got movie left. I'm gonna go with a classic. I'm gonna go with let me get Rudolph, the old one.
Yeah, that's good. We just watched that one recently.
Absolute must every Christmas season.
Not bad.
Can't wait to hear everyone go off on us about our Christmas movie.
Oh, we're gonna have some.
How did nobody?
I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life, just so we know.
How did nobody pick Christmas Vacation? Like,
it's a great.
I knew Christmas Vacation had animals. It was almost my tradition. Christmas Vacation.
There really is a lot of good.
Oh, not Christmas. I meant the Christmas Story was almost my tradition.
That's the worst Christmas movie of all time. Despising.
It must be Italian.
Fragile.
Look
at the anger on your face.
It's so stupid. I hate it.
Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
That wasn't from Christmas Vacation, though. But
that was Christmas. Yeah.
Or was
it?
Was it?
That one wasn't it?
I think that was the original, wasn't it? I don't know.
Well, anyways, A Christmas Story or whatever is the worst. Got off the worst.
Phil, you're up for worst present.
Christmas Story's kind of grown on me over the years. I don't know.
It's just a tradition of it being on all day Christmas Eve.
They like throw it, they push it down your throat.
Or Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. Sorry.
Let's see. I couldn't really think of a bad present, really. I don't know. Let's see.
Great radio. Great.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go like clothes. I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
You gonna take clothes? You take underwear? You gonna take clothes?
I literally can't think of anything else. Oh, okay, I got some. Okay, like those, just like a gift set, like with like the sausage or something in them.
Yes.
I love sausage, but I don't
clip
know.
that.
I'm not clipping that.
Clip that. Clip it. You're bound by oath to clip that.
That's like a gift that like your boss would get you. Something really
Yeah.
generic.
Dang on, I get the Hickory Farms every year for Brittany.
Hickory Farms, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
I get it every year. It's a tradition of ours.
It really is. Yeah.
I feel, isn't it funny that Brett is such a picky eater, but he loves him some sausage?
Yeah, I don't eat it. It's just for all right. That's the Christmas draft. Amazingly done. Let the record show that I dominated this because Detroit went personal experience instead of just vague.
Well, why not?
I dominated this.
No, you lost.
I dominated this.
Put it up somewhere on the
We'll
poll.
put it up.
Yeah.
I typed it along as we had it.
I wrote
We'll
it down
put it
too,
up.
so it'll be on Twitter.
Yeah, it'll be on Twitter. Now, boys, are we ready? There's games to be had tomorrow. All right, let me pull it up here. I think. Let's see. We're gonna do the Golden Goose first. I think we're doing my game first because of the bracket, right? I'm the lowest seed remaining. Yeah. So,
whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, lowest seed remaining. The Dobermans come off their bye week to take on the Mega Powers. Detroit, take us away.
Well, I've said that I think the Dobermans and what was it? The Bustin's team are the best teams out there.
Wampus Cats?
Yeah. But I think the Dunbar, I'm actually going to pick the Dobermans to win it all in this bracket. So,
good. Good way to build the suspense.
Well, I mean, hey, that's what it is.
This guy.
So I'm going with him easily over you. I think it's going to be a blowout. And that's all I got.
Phil.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I don't think this one's going to be close. I mean, what are you going with? Duke Johnson?
It's David Johnson.
Well, basically the same person now. I forgot you had David
I'd rather
Johnson.
have Duke Johnson.
Yeah, right now you probably would.
I'd probably rather have Duke.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say either. I think Dunbar's going to win this one.
It's the consolation ladder. Who cares?
Oh, my God, dude. You got to respect it. It comes with a trophy. Now,
it's a trophy I really don't want to win.
Yes, you do. You want it? You want the pick? Here's the problem. The thing with the Dobermans is that we knocked them on was a very talented team, but their defense struggled. And somehow under the radar, this man has replaced his defense to where he has in DBs, he has number 9, number 4, and number 3. What the heck? How did we let that happen? So what I thought I was going to beat him on was the defensive side. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So sadly, I do think this is where the run for the Mega Powers 2021 season ends. I do have to sadly take the Dobermans. Hate to do it. Next up, the other game of the Golden Goose, the Elkview River Rats taking on the Baboli Bearded Bastards. It's a hate-off to get into the Golden Goose Championship. Detroit.
Yeah, Matt beat me by a big whopping, I think it was 0.7 points last time we played each
Correct.
other. I think Lamar may be back this week, which may not be a good thing for my team.
Right, I was going to ask.
They got a tough matchup there on the road at Cincinnati, so I don't know how much he'll get done there. Looking at Matt's team, jeez, Carr's playing Denver, so that's not bad. Ronald Jones is now the number 1 running back in Tampa, so that could be interesting. I don't know. I have a feeling that I am going to lose this match, and I know how much you hate when we pick against ourselves, but I don't care.
Yeah, when it's an even projection.
So I'm gonna go with Matt this week.
This guy. Phil.
Yeah, I wish I could disagree, but I don't think this projection is accurate. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a margin than it's saying. I think it's going to be the opposite way. I think the Bearded Bastards are going to get the win here. I think Ronald Jones is going to have a good game. They're going to have to give it to him a lot, I think. Hunter Renfrow is looking really good. David Carr, like you said, a good matchup. I mean, if Lamar has a huge game, I think you got a good chance. But otherwise, I think the Bastards get the win.
Is Denver good? I thought Denver would be a bad matchup.
It might be. I don't know.
Looking at this, I actually hate all y'all's matchups for the most part. I don't know what's happening with Darrell Henderson now with Michelle looking good like he has. Davis Mills has been looking strong, but he has the Chargers' pass defense is very good. But since you guys both picked Matt in shameful fashion, I am going to take Detroit to get the W. And my city pick. Okay, now let's see. Let me get this right. Phil,
Yes.
the Lumberjacks come back against the South Hills Evil Empire. I believe this is the 2 and the 3. Detroit, take it away with the prediction here. Even though I said Phil very pronouncedly at the beginning.
Well,
I knew it. Intuition told me to do that.
All right, so I'm going with what, Phil versus Jeremy? Is that what you said?
Correct.
Okay. Sorry. Well, South Hills, Empire, their roster is stacked. We don't know what's going on with Travis Kelce right now. Barkley's banged up a little bit. Mahomes has been looking good. Jamar Chase has come back down to earth, but he's got Cooper Kupp. So why am I reading off his entire roster? I do not know. Looking at Phil's team, he's got Trevor going against the Jets, so that could be pretty good for him. The Browns are going to have to rely on Nick Chubb, and I think James Robinson's going to get a bunch also against the Jets. So I don't think you're going to win this one, Phil, but I don't think it's going to be like you lose by like 50 or 60 points or anything like that. So I'm going with the South Hills Evil Empire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I am, but I think I'm going to win.
Yes.
Nick Chubb. I think Nick Chubb's going to have a huge game. James Robinson, I think he's going to be the focus of that game, which is not going to be good for Trevor Lawrence, but the less Trevor Lawrence throws, the less interceptions he'll throw. So
This guy.
That'll be good. Hopefully Aaron Jones still kind of gets the touchdowns in Green Bay. I think Dylan's still cutting into his carries, but Jones found the end zone twice last week. Hopefully Tyler Lockett plays this week. If he does, I think that'll be big for me. Only issue is I'm having to start KJ Osborne in Minnesota, which he's had some good weeks where he scored over 20 points in a few weeks, but he's also had some where he scored under 5 points, so not really sure what I'm going to get there. And then Matt Ryan, like, what the hell is wrong with Matt Ryan? Like,
What do you mean?
He's just terrible this year.
He's a QB 20. You got a 2 QB league. You want a QB inside the top 24.
He's bad.
That's not a spin. I don't know what is.
That is. You want 2 QBs inside 24? What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk about
the Lions
because I'm just hoping his team underachieves this week and I can get the win. So I'm going to take the Lumberjacks.
I'm sitting here in the Lumberjack uniform, but I have to go.
You take it
off. Science and then yes.
Whoa, do you have a shirt on underneath?
No, baby, let's do it.
Okay, no, leave it on.
Christmas special. Evil Empire just too loaded, too many schemes, too many underhanded tricks to get all these players on his team. They have to pay off in this round. First, you guys typically have, I know Jeremy's had postseason success, but he's usually boom or bust. Phil's had postseason struggles. Something's got to give here. I think the more corrupted one wins. South Hills Evil Empire with the victory.
Oh, now, just taking a shot at our commissioner.
All right. Final game. I think this is the 1 and the 4. So there's been chalk so far in the KDFL Championship. The Marmot Midnight Riders going on the road to Cross Vegas to take on the Gamblers.
All right. This is a rematch from last year's title game where the Cross Vegas Gamblers.
Nice job. Nice job, Detroit.
Oh, thank you. Might be the first time he's complimented
Tip of the cap,
people. Midnight Riders coming in strong. I believe they were the highest point getter for last week. I think that continues. I think Rodgers is going to have another huge game against Cleveland. His receivers, we've talked on it before. They're just outstanding for the top 5, I believe. You look at Nick's team, and the GOAT, Tom Brady, doesn't have any weapons besides, I think, Gronk playing. We got Evans hurt. We got Godwin. We got Fournette out. So I think that's going to hurt Brady's production. Dalvin Cook going against the Rams. I think the Rams will try to shut him down and try to make Cousins beat them. So I'm going to go with Mike this week. I think Mike gets a little bit of revenge from last year and takes down the Gamblers. We will have a new champ.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree on this one as well with the Midnight Riders. I think his stacks on his team with Rodgers and Adams, and then Eckler and Keenan Allen, I think those could like really help him this week or hurt him if COVID kind of hits both of those teams or one of those teams. That could be a big problem for him. But otherwise, I think his team is just looking really good at this point in the season. So I think the Midnight Riders are going to get the win here.
Here's the problem. I did have the Gamblers at the top of my rankings, but it's not even a member of his own team injured that's really going to hurt him. It's Tom Brady's weapons being gone. He was already going to go against Carolina, which is a great pass defense. And the problem is Tom Brady won't have anybody. Obviously, he's a system guy. He has to be carried by teammates. He can't do it on his own. We all know this. We all know this. Terrible loser, all that. Just overall a questionable human being. But the problem's twofold. He doesn't have his weapons, and it's the Panthers. Problem's threefold, trifold problem, if you will. He doesn't have his weapons. The Panthers have a great pass defense, and he won't need his weapons to win. He won't need to put up a bunch of numbers to win. I think they can just get it done with Ronald Jones. A few dink and dunks. He's not going to go out there and throw up 303, I wouldn't think. So with that being said, unless the COVID issues really impact the Midnight Riders team, I mean, I'm looking at Nick's squad. I'm looking at these matchups. Don't particularly love any of it. So I'm going to sadly have to go with Mike. And that means me and Detroit have a Thunder Buddies championship.
Woo!
Predicted. God, no. That's it. That's your KDFL playoff round 2 predictions. These shows with the less number of games are going to be a little shorter. So you're welcome. Welcome for that. Now, Detroit, how did you do? Go ahead and give us your sign off and how you did last week with your upsets and lock. Did you go over? Or you don't even know?
I know I picked the Bears in one of them, so I had to have lost that. I don't know. Yeah, because they were -7 or something. Lost by 8. I don't remember. I don't remember.
You don't remember what your upset was?
No, I've been.
What was your upset?
I don't remember. So, with that said,
go this week, and I'll try to figure out what your upset was for last week.
Okay, first off, I want to tell everyone Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and enjoys their time with their family. This week, I'm looking at. I'm gonna go. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to go with the Rams -2.5 at Minnesota, even though I think Minnesota does play good at home. As for my lock of the week, there's another one that I really don't like, but I'm going to go with it anyways. And that is, I just lost it, the Baltimore Ravens getting 2.5, but I just take them straight up against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Is that what you did last week? Baltimore and Green Bay?
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like that could be it.
All right.
We're going to say it was, and you got it wrong. Whatever you
it probably was.
I don't know which side you were.
And Brett, you
I can't remember who was favored. Thank you. Phil, how'd you do last week? Do you know even what your picks were?
I have no idea.
Absolutely amazing.
I never write it down.
My shoulders should be massive from carrying this damn place. All
You
right.
have it?
I don't have it.
I have no idea what it was.
All right, what you got this week? He's gonna snipe me here too.
All right, this week I have my lock is the Falcons, giving 4 to the Lions. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. The Lions, I feel like, are not good.
Christmas.
Well, they usually play on Thanksgiving. Anyways, Lions aren't going to win this one. It's Falcons. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a big game from Matt Ryan too, so that's why I'm picking that.
There you go. Try to will it into existence.
Yeah. And then my upset, I'm going to go Dolphins getting 3 at New Orleans.
I like it.
Not a big upset, but still an upset.
No, that's fine. How and people get a hold of us how? Philip?
Yeah, they can follow us on Twitter. It's all on the screen. You can look at it.
Absolutely amazing.
And Merry Christmas,
you cannot,
everyone.
You cannot top this beautiful production that we have. All right. Your boy went 2-0 last week and improves to like 6-2 now on upsets. Absolutely amazing.
Somebody's an
improves to
overachiever.
3 and whatever for locks of the week. So for my lock of the week, I hate doing this. I think I do this way too much, but I'm going to take the points with the Bears getting 6.5 on the road in Seattle. I don't know why I can't quit McNaghy, but I just absolutely can't. And then my upset, we have a 2.5 point threshold. I'm going to go with the Bills getting revenge against the Patriots. They're getting 2.5 on the road. Give me the outright win for the Bills. So for Mr. Jonathan Detroit Haynes, for Mr. Phil Ruxey, we have 2 shows left this year, maybe ever. Happy holidays, everybody, and we will see you here next week on the KDFL Fantasy Football Podcast.